Obviously, huge gut check win for the team. What impressed you the most about coming back down from 15 in the second half?
A lot of things, we're still not perfect, but they're really hard to play against. They got great length and athleticism and quickness. Their team speed and the way they attack the ball. It's hard to get the ball inside against them. When we were able to do it, he had some turnovers early, but his passing got better. We were able to get a lot of open threes. But I think, we were able to make some adjustments that the guys did a pretty good job of as the game went on with defending their quickness. Obviously, I've been here, a long time now. There's no give up. I'm not allowing that. There's never going to be give up. But you got to get the ball in the basket to get some juices flowing, right? I've been telling you that.
Yeah.
You start getting the ball in the basket, you get some juices flowing, and I've been working with these guys on having fortitude, and bouncing your step, and not worrying about missed shots, not worrying and not worrying about the result. Like, I'm happy with the result, but my job is to help these guys all get better, and they're super young, so they got to get better. I've accomplished enough. I know some people don't think I have. I have been coach of the year in many conferences, been to the Final Four. I'm a kid from the west side of Cincinnati. His dad was a high school coach. It's about them. So I got to help them keep getting better. And if you do the right things, you get a chance to win.
Sebastian, huge.
Yeah, well, once we got in the bonus,
Yeah.
it's hard to run offense with multiple passes the way they deny. So we went to try to spread them and attack them and use their aggression against them. He did a great job.
What were you unhappy about to start the second half with going with Will over Sebastian? Sebastian didn't start the second half.
I had told him in this game, him and Adem, you can't dribble multiple times in short space. They're going to steal the ball. Now, if we get them spread out, that's a different animal. I thought both those guys trying to do a dead opposite of what the game plan was. So I wanted him to just calm down. That was really it. You got to get calmed down.
Adem, huge across the board, 7 blocks, assists, as you mentioned,
Yep.
scoring, rebounding.
Hard to get him the ball in a game like that, hard to get him the ball in a game like that. I still got to improve his perimeter defense against smaller people for his career. Obviously for us, but also for his career.
What do you think? Obviously, it's a monstrous cliche, but cooler heads kind of prevailed. Your guys seemed to kind of keep their cool when Arizona State was getting all those technical fouls. What did you think of your guys' poise?
I was happy with it. Very happy with it.
Is that harder than it looked? When guys are getting in your face and guys, you know what I mean? Like there was.
Sure, it's not easy.
Right. Especially considering how young your
I'll give
team
you a
is.
funny one. I wasn't very good at it as a player. My dad's laughing at that one right now.
Right.
But I was happy with it.
Yes.
Is this a moment where you can kind of pinpoint the growth?
Somebody asked me that the other day.
It might have been
me. I don't believe in that, one game turns it around. I told you, we're still grossly inexperienced. Saturday's going to be another brutal test. And we just got to continue to, I'm trying to make it about the guys on the team, not about me. Okay? I love our fans, but we went to the Final Four. Jaime don't blow his ankle, we could have won the national championship. I think we would have. To St. Mary's when he blew his ankle late in the game.
Yeah.
Then last year, I think we was clearly the best team in the country. We had 2 guys out for the season. So we've been on a charm ride. Tough run this year. Great kids on the team. I'm going to coach them hard and try to get them better. They have to improve. So for me, it's about them. We'll address the roster at the end of the season. But right now, it's about them and me trying to help them get better. They're all great kids, and they're just young. They're just young and inexperienced.
Another young guy who stepped up, Brandon Williams, off the bench
Yes,
tonight.
One thing about it is, toughness is you can try to put it in people, but I think you got to, when I recruited Jalen Clark, it wasn't for his skill, it was for his heart. Same with Brandon Williams. And you got to recruit a guy that is naturally a tough dude. That's just who he is. Tough rebounds, not afraid. Guys made 1-3 all. We can't score. The guy's made 1-3 all year. He shoots it in like he's Steph Curry. In the first half, we're struggling to,
Right.
He's just a tough dude. The guy turned 18 about, 60 days ago.
Yeah.
But I just think, he's just a tough dude, great kid. Playing like I told you at one press conference. You go from playing 17 and under last year, now college basketball is 25 and under.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a huge jump.
Yeah.
It's not what it used to be.
Yeah. And Arizona State has a lot.
I remember Kenya Martin was 22. I was working him out every day, and people were saying he was old. He's like, I was like 27. I was like, hey man, I'm old. You're not old.
Yeah.
22. Now you're a sophomore. This day and age, it's crazy.
You're right.
And Arizona State has a lot of veterans, so was this...
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Man.
So,
A huge win. I got
Yeah.
great respect for Bobby, how hard they play, how hard they scrap. Frankie's really improved. Zoe, I've known Alonzo Gaffney. His dad was a great player at Cincinnati, Kevin Gaffney. 0-0 baseline jumper.
yeah.
One of my favorite players as a little kid. He's been to all my practices, come down for every homecoming at Cincinnati since he was a little kid. When he was this big, and I was feeding him balls in the practice gym at Cincinnati. So now, now he's 6'10". So, he's going to be able to make some money playing somewhere. Great win for us.